I've always been a fan of the Western, and clearly I love science fiction. I've worked in science fiction. You don't really get to work in the Western because there's just not a market for it, especially around the world. The minute it turns into cowboys and aliens, you now have an in. You now have a point of departure that makes the film accessible. So you have this great palette of characters to draw from and imagery, but it's also updated and made a little bit fresher and more compelling by the fact that you are now creating an effects show around the sleepy backdrop of a Western.
Those Westerns that we grew up with were very much stories told in a specific place. The sheer power of nature and the landscape that you're in comes through the anamorphic lens in a way that it doesn't in other formats. It's a much more human scale, especially for this kind of story. What was critical to the telling of the story was to maintain a consistent tone, to keep the Western precision and spareness going and not comment on the story as it was being developed. A lot of directors would have gone for the candy and spoiled the dinner.
You take a concept that people think they understand and are interested to see and will remember, and then you find the best version of that film to make.
And what I think is cool about this movie is that we've really made what I think is a very solid classic Western, taking hints from many of the greats and adding this element of sci-fi.